Look at these highlights. Look at that contour. Look at the formation. Look at the harmony in all of this. Just take a good look. Yeah. Take your time, savor it, indulge yourself. Just go ahead, yeah, lay it on me. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Oge and I'm a presenter, podcaster, producer and makeup artist living in Lagos, Nigeria. Today I'm going to be teaching you my highlight and contouring technique for beginners. I have an intense and advanced way of doing it, but this is the easiest way to do it. And I also use affordable yet quality products that can be found in and outside Nigeria. And yeah, so let's get right to it. Okay guys, so I'm going to, for your highlighting, make sure your concealer is 2 shades lighter than your foundation color. That is the best way to highlight. And the areas where you're going to highlight are your T-zones. Your T-zones are areas that are around your cheeks, underneath your eyes actually, before your cheekbones, between your forehead, your nose bridge, your cupid's bow and your chin. Now I'm taking that concealer and I'm using it on these areas that I mentioned, and apply just little quantity because you do not want it to be all over the place. And the reason why I'm using the Elegant Pro Conceal is because it's affordable, it has quality, and it's very easy to blend. It doesn't dry out too easily and it stays all day on your face. Okay, now I'm going to blend in my concealer and I'm using a brush for that. Most people actually prefer to use a beauty sponge. I also use a beauty sponge sometimes, but for those of you who use a beauty sponge, I just want to remind you that please also always make sure your beauty sponge is damp before you use it to blend out your concealer, your foundation and the rest. It should be damp, not wet. So now I'm going to use my brush to blend out my concealer on the T-zones. And when you're blending, you're supposed to dab the makeup product into your skin. Do not swipe while you're blending. It's going to create harsh lines on your face and you do not want that because it's going to make your makeup look very tacky and ugly. Okay, so now it's time for contouring. Your contour shade should be 2 shades darker than your foundation shade, and that is the best way to do that. Today I'm not going to be using any contour palette, liquid or powder palette. I'm just going to be using this eyeshadow from the Balm Cosmetics. Is the matte Lizetti palette, and I'm going to use this brush. This brush looks very elevated and that is why I use it for my contouring, because it's going to help me achieve brush and use this brown shade to do my contour. And the best way to get what area you're going to contour is to squeeze in your mouth like this, which we're doing that will show you what areas you are supposed to contour to achieve that high cheekbones look. So I'm going to use that and go underneath my cheekbones because I have a square shaped face, and this is the best way for me to contour to achieve this illusion of having high cheekbones when I don't have them. I'm also going to contour around my temples and a little bit above my eyebrow because my forehead isn't very pronounced, and doing this will make me look like I have very pronounced forehead. I said very forehead. So I'm going to go in and contour my jawline also. Naturally, I have very pronounced jawline, and the reason why most people contour their jawline is because they want to have very pronounced jawline, and which will in turn make their face look very elongated and slimmer. So I'm using that brush to also contour my jawline and that. Up next, okay guys, so as you can see, my face is looking slimmer than it was when I started this video, and I'm done with my highlights and contouring. So now I'm going to set my highlights using the Ben9 Luxury setting powder. You can also use the Sacha Buttercup setting powder or the RCMA. Even Elegant Pro Conceal has a setting powder. I think some Nigerian brands have setting powders and the rest of them, and it's advised for you to allow your setting powder sit on your face for a minimum of 10 minutes, because that is ample time enough for your setting powder to blend into your concealer and make it easy for you to blend out your makeup. And so guys, I just figured that my mic was not catching my voice while I was recording all this while. So the first part of this video is going to be voiceover. Okay guys, so now we are going to blend out the setting powder because it has been on my face for a little over 10 minutes. I needed to attend to some other things, so I just used that time to, do this. So now I'm going to go in to use a powder to brush all of this out and blend it into my skin. And I'm going to be using the classic compact powder palette to do this. And I'm going in with the shade Ebony first. This palette can be found for about 5,000 to 6,000 naira. That is. So now I'm going to go in with the powder to blend out my setting powder across my T-zones. So now I am going to blend in my highlights properly using this shade here. This lighter shade on the classic compact palette. I've been using this for like almost a year now, and I've never had any cause to doubt the powder and affordable yet quality. So that is done. I'm going in with this deep dark shade, this one here, for my contour, just to blend in my contour properly. I'm going to highlight my cheekbones, and I'm going to be using this palette. This is eyeshadow palette I used to create this eye look, and this is the Masquerade by Juvier palette. And I'm going to go in with this shade Giza, this one here, Giza, and I'm going to highlight my cheekbones with it. For highlighting, this is, you highlight on top of your cheekbones for that high definition sculpture that you're aiming for. This is how I do my highlight and contouring, and as you can see, it's looking very fabulous. I look very fabulous. My face looks slimmer, my nose looks more pointy. It's never going to be pointy. I'm not Caucasian, I'm African. We have fat nose. So but it looks more pointy, my face looks well defined, my highlighter, everything is blended. They are in harmony with each other. You can see the highlights around my T-zones. You can see the contouring, low light around these areas and stuff. So now I'm going to go off camera to apply my blush, apply my lipstick. So guys, this is the finished look. Woo! Look at these highlights. Look at that contour. Look at the formation. Look at the harmony in all of this. Just take a good look. Yeah, take your time, savor it, you know, indulge yourself. Just go ahead, yeah, lay it on me. Okay guys, so this is the end of this video, and I hope that you've learned a thing or two from watching my highlights and contouring technique for beginners. And please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Also do not forget to share this video, please. Yeah, I'm back. I know it's been so long, but I'm back to my YouTube channel. I'm back to creating looks that go blind, like this one. So I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye bye.